Hey guys, welcome in. If you are new or just passing through my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie if you're returning. Welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may be saying you when I'm talking to them. May say them, talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. If you'd like to book a personal, more aligned with your own story, all of my information can be found below in the description box, and my books are always open. Hope you guys are doing really well today. Today is a new moon in Sagittarius. I am going to post this today so that we are calendarically on target. Neptune has station direct. Mercury is retrograde. Interesting, this morning I was going to post on Twitter, X, whatever the hell. I scrolled outside of my usual spiritual astro Twitter and kind of went down a couple of other avenues, and I saw a really clear distinction between different timelines. So I don't know if you guys have also noticed the split. We're here and the rest of them is over there. And even trying to understand, like, I was really trying to understand some of the things that I was reading, like, and all of the angst that came behind it. It was really weird. I spent about maybe an hour going down this very bizarre rabbit hole that had a bunch of tunnels, and I couldn't relate. Not that I'm like ignorant to any of the things that are going on in the world. Like, I know what's going on. But just the attitudes of the people and the way that they're viewing the world and the way it was very clear. I was like, oh, they're like living in a whole different kind of world than I am. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are experiencing that too. Comment below if you are, if you've noticed it, or if you're starting to notice it or see evidence of a definite shift between where you are. I mean, if you've been watching me for any period of time, I would like to think that we're all in a different space than some of the low vibrational stuff that I saw this morning that people are like genuinely and thoroughly living in. It's really weird. Neither here nor there. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's just tap in and see what Spirit wants to talk about, who we're talking about, what we're talking about. Oh, these two wanted to flip, so let's take them. I like it. The tribe and no place like home. So, I feel as though people are aligning, starting to align. I can speak for myself, certainly, that you may be finding yourself in alliances or being lined up or orchestrated. Things are being divinely orchestrated to where you are finding your people, you're finding your tribe, you're finding other folks of like mind. I feel also that you are very, maybe in a very grounded energy. In a really grounded energy, but starting to really see the higher purpose of why things are the way that they are for you and possibly for other people. I feel like the biggest dilemma or obstacle that you might be facing right now okay, so what I'm seeing, because I literally just saw the moon card in my head, and it's kind of giving me, okay, so for those of you who are like making moves or I think I've been talking about this for a while. Like, there's a bunch of people who are like on the precipice of starting a new cycle or whatever. I think the dilemma for a lot of people is not so much fear of the unknown. It feels more like, I heard surrender. Surrender. Not fear of the unknown, but surrendering to the unknown and allowing things to just kind of, I feel like you're you might be struggling to listen to your intuition, but I'm going to tell you, as long as you stay grounded, your intuition's not going to fail you. Now, I'm also getting this Neptunian energy because Neptune has station direct in Pisces. So it might feel a little hazy, right? It might feel not confusing. We're not gonna own that, because I'm also really not into fear mongering. It's interesting what I've noticed just on my socials. There are even some of the astrologers that I follow that I absolutely love. I get this weird sense of, I don't know, it's almost like fear mongering, like talking about the transits and everything. I feel like in the last several weeks, I feel like a lot of the things that I've seen from some people in the astrology community, it feels more like fear mongering, and I would rather not lean into that. I would prefer to tell you, instead of telling you, oh my God, Mars is doing this and Venus is doing that, and like, instead of telling you all of that, I would rather navigate you through the energy instead of trying to tell you that, oh, it's about to be some scary shit, just so that you could be freaked out and scared of how to proceed. And I'm kind of feeling like you're gonna have to feel your way through this. You're gonna have to feel your way through this, okay? The next steps, I feel like there are some people here that are really unsure of their next steps. Unsure, I just heard I have no idea. Some of y'all may have no idea about how you're going to proceed forward, but there is definitely an energy here where you're going to have to take action, and you're going to have to feel your way through it, okay? Trust yourself is what I'm hearing. Okay. Part of the lesson here is about being honest about how you feel, showing up authentically as who you are, and not being afraid to do so. Remember, I just said it was like I was seeing the moon, but it's not so much, again, it's not so much fear of the unknown. I don't know how this is going to be received. I just heard. This is about being able to be honest with yourself, being honest with the other people around you, and not being afraid to be your authentic self, not to be afraid to be who you are, okay? Let's jump into tarot. And this energy feels really good, though, I want to say. And I also feel, too, like whoever spirit is aligning you with right now, I feel like these alliances are going to help you either achieve a certain goal, or they're going to help you get a little bit closer to it, okay? Even though, I mean, and I hear, I'm reading this also for myself, like, even if you've had trust issues in the past, like, let's be honest, everybody feels a little bit jaded. There's still a little bit of energy of feeling jaded because we've been burned in the past, right? So you're really unsure about the new alliances and the people that are coming to you. But remember, I've been saying this for months, we're not on that timeline anymore, right? We're not on that timeline anymore. So if you're not on that timeline and you are very, very sure of that, I'm not on that timeline anymore, then you don't really have to worry about the potential people that are being presented to you, right? If they feel good, don't gaslight yourself. Don't gaslight your own intuition. If it feels right, trust yourself. Remember, all of the lessons that we learn through these transits really are about self-regulating and being able to maintain your sovereignty, maintain your stance, maintain your groundedness despite all of the shit that's going on around you that may or may not have anything to do with you, right? Don't let other people drag you into their shit. But I'm absolutely feeling here that the people that you're being aligned with, I just heard it's okay to trust them. I'm not saying throw yourself into it with reckless abandon, like, oh yes, I'm here, I'm going to open up the vault for you. No, I'm not saying that. But have a level of trust to where you can be vulnerable enough to be who you are, and for these people to genuinely appreciate you for who you are. They appreciate who you are as you are. Don't do a thing to change. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay? All right. So let's tap in and see what's going on. Trying to think of a spread, but I think I'm just going to go with a generic. Take 5 cards. Thank you. Oh. Well, there's a situation here where there hasn't been any kind of success. I heard there was no win here. I feel as though, okay, I'm gonna tell you what it looks like. There's a situation here where you could have been dealing with somebody who, I want to say this is not somebody who's been loyal to you or who's really put in any effort. Like, I don't really see any major effort to try to build any type of secure stability for a connection. Okay, that's one. So somebody has been unsuccessful in trying to create a new foundation. Why? Because they were never really loyal to the situation and they put in very, very little effort. So I kind of feel like maybe you collective decided, or if you saw that there was no success in a situation with somebody who you already deemed as disloyal, you decided to kind of throw your energy into something else, to create a change or to create something new. It's like, remember in the beginning where I'm saying, like, you know, this is like moving away from the people that were not loyal to you. Like you had a tribe or people that you were surrounding yourself with at one point, and you, over this, you know, over the course of the last year or so, you've started to see, you know, the cracks in the foundation of those relationships, right? But I also feel that you, despite having gone through whatever you went through with these people, you have kind of a higher perspective of the situation. So I also feel as though you can kind of see why things played out the way that they did, and you understand the orchestration, because overall you were meant to learn a valuable lesson just from this connection, right? I feel like you decided to invest in a different, you know, going down a different lane in order for you to see the kind of change that you were looking for. And so you may have isolated or pulled yourself away from people that, you know, that you could see that there wasn't going to be any kind of, you know, win or success with them. Yeah, you weren't very happy at all. You weren't happy with what they were offering you. If they were offering anything, you weren't happy with whatever it was. Now, I feel as though this person or people, child, okay, like now the people are coming. Now the people are showing up. I feel like the purpose of the people that were in your life, these disloyal people, I think the purpose of them being in your life was really to slow you down from making progress. And I feel as though you may have blocked communication because you realize or recognize that the people that you were dealing with did not see your value. Bet you they see it now. They didn't see your value. You may have somebody that wants to approach you with some type of offer or proposal. However, they may be unable to travel. They could be at a distance from you, and this person may be unable to come towards you. They may be unable to come towards you for a couple of reasons. One, you could have blocked communication, so they don't really have any access to you. Or very well, they just are unable to travel. They may not have a whole lot. I also feel too that whatever they want to come in and offer you, it might not be a lot. And if it is something that they want to come in, again, I don't feel like they really have a lot to offer or plan on really putting in any real effort. I also have here a mother figure. Doesn't have to be, it could just be a distorted feminine energy. This is somebody here who I feel like they're very materialistic, greedy, selfish. This is somebody who comes off as very codependent. This person may also, if this is a mother figure, this is somebody who doesn't take very good care of her children. She's overly concerned about everybody else's business and not concerned enough about her own. And look at you. Yeah, there's some conflict here. And I feel like there may be, you know, it's interesting. I feel like there has been some conflict between you and this person. And I feel like it's a very, I want to say it's a one-sided conflict because I don't feel like you are interested in participating in the conflict. It's like they got beef with you, but you don't have beef with them. You're just kind of like, I'm not even really tripping. I'm worried about, I'm busy focusing on my coins. I'm busy focusing on building a legacy or building, you know, building generational wealth. I'm here minding my business and building my business. And you're perfectly happy on your own. Everything that you've accomplished it on your own. And I feel like you were able to do this simply by blocking out these people and just kind of turning to yourself. Whoever this is, they want you, okay. This is definitely tied to a past situation. This absolutely could have a lot to do with past life, karma, past life issues. I feel like this person wants you to let your guards down. They want to communicate, but I think they want you to let your guards down. I kind of feel like you're not really interested in doing that. Yeah, you're like blocking it out. I really feel like you're just not interested. And I also feel too that whoever this is that's connected to your past, it's not something that gives you, you know, it doesn't give you the warm fuzzies. You don't have fond memories of it. It didn't feel, you know, it wasn't an emotionally supportive arrangement or relationship. I also feel too that whatever they've done in the past, like if they were, you know, not giving to you or not very loyal to you, I feel like they're not really in a position to defend anything that they've done because you are now in the awareness. You now see who this person is. You see who they are. You see them for what they are. Yep. You're not taking any action towards it. I honestly feel like you don't want... it's funny. You're not taking any action towards the situation. You're not taking any action towards, you know, participating in their drama. I also feel like this person wants to come swinging back around. The problem that I'm having is that this person is super jealous that you chose something else other than them. Other than your connection with them. You've made new choices. Right? I do feel like there's definitely a soul contract. There's definitely a soulmate energy here. I do have counterparts here. I feel like this person is watching you, watching from a distance. Watching you from a distance, really wanting you. I'm getting like all these cards are like all kind of connected to like letting your guards down. And the crazy part about it is this person was out slandering your name and creating a bunch of drama, spreading lies, and they can't really defend themselves. They can't defend their actions. I also get the energy here that other people are aware of what's happening. Other people are now kind of like seeing the divide. Yeah, somebody here is getting negative karma and they're very disappointed about what's taken place in the past. Now, I'm also feeling too that there is something that is like, if this person has been lying and spreading lies and gossip and rumors about you or trying to ruin your reputation, it's being brought to the surface or it's being illuminated. And I kind of feel like okay, I'm going to tell you what this looks like. Because I see somebody getting negative karma. I also see somebody they're getting negative karma. I feel like the only reason why this person wants to come back is because you are currently living in your wish fulfillment. You're in a really good space emotionally. And this person may not be kind of in that same energy. But the thing is that you made a choice to move on. I really feel like this person, they're watching you. I heard they're watching you juggle. Okay, so if you've got a lot of stuff going on, I definitely, again, you've got somebody here that's watching you from the back, or they're watching you. I don't know if you've got like a social media platform or, you know, you post or whatever, you got a channel, whatever you do. This person or several people are watching you, I heard, multitask. So if you've got a lot going on, because this doesn't feel like a negative energy for collective. Like, it doesn't feel like it's, like, for the average person, I would say maybe this is a heavy energy. Like, all that you do is way more than what most people would do or can do. And they're watching you juggle all of these things with ease. They're watching you make these decisions. I'm looking at the way they're watching you make all these decisions, and you're making moves and you're still functioning and everything is still good. They're watching you and they're kind of in disbelief, like, how? Bitch, don't worry about it. None of your damn business. Why are you worried about what I'm doing? Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. So this person also could be lying, telling lies about why you moved on. So if you cut off communication with this person, okay, because now I'm looking at all these cards. If you cut off communication with somebody, this person, like, you made a decision. I'm not fucking with you. You made the decision, right? This person is so pissed off that they're telling lies. It's also kind of a humiliation thing, because, like, if people really knew the truth why you walked away, maybe people wouldn't fuck with them anymore, right? So this person is, like, literally, they're watching you make all these decisions. They're watching you juggle your life and manage it well, okay? kudos to you. They're watching you manage it well. But they're spreading lies and rumors about why you parted ways. That may also be illuminated, the truth. Now, this also could be about other people seeing the truth, seeing the reason why you walked away because of something that this person has done in the past, or they could see that in the past this person hasn't been like on your side. They don't want to take any responsibility for the negative karma that they're experiencing right now. This person is really trapped in an energy of staring back at the past and looking at, I kind of feel like this person's looking back at the past and looking at the decisions that they've made, and they're feeling very, very low. Child, they are jealous of your abundance. And abundance comes in all forms. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like monetary or anything. But if you're living well, that's a personal thing. This is not about how much money you have. This isn't about any of that. If you are doing if you're well, I'm good. I got a roof over my head. My bills are paid. I'm straight. I got a good crew around me. Solid people. This person is crazy because they're unhappy about what they've done in the past, but they don't take any responsibility for their actions. And they're certainly not taking any responsibility for any of the negative karma that they're currently going through. I also have the energy here of somebody wanting to come back. Okay, here's the thing, because I remember this in, I want to say, a reading that I did maybe 6 to 8 months ago. And this kind of looks like, it kind of looks like somebody wanting to come back. Okay. Follow me. Because I've always said, and I think I've been saying this for the last like 2 years, we don't interrupt other people's karma, right? We don't step in. When you see somebody's going through some shit, don't step in. I know that it feels like the right thing to do to want to, help people, but you can't help everybody. Folks got to learn how to help themselves. Don't feel so compelled to jump in, because a lot of times when people are really going through some shit, some of that shit they're going through is karmic in nature. And when you step in to help them, you get hit with some of their karma. I know that from personal experience. I've done it several times. People turn to me because I got the bleeding heart, and I'm like, oh God, I feel so bad for them. And then I end up catching a whole bunch of shit from them and their karma, whatever their karma was, whatever they were supposed to be experiencing. Now I'm all of a sudden experiencing, hell no, we ain't doing that no more. We're not doing that anymore, guys, okay? Please get off that train. And with Mercury going retrograde in Capricorn, baby, how many times you need to learn this particular lesson with this particular person or group of people? Okay? Get right or get dragged. That has been my Mercury retrograde message for at least the last 10, 15 years. Get right or get dragged. Make a new decision. Don't fall back on what you would have normally done, because you will get burned. Because I kind of feel like this person is experiencing some negative karma. They want to come back in because they see you're in such a good space. You're so happy, because that's literally the center of this reading is the Nine of Cups. So you're in a really good space based on the choices that you've made, based on you choosing yourself, choosing self-love, because you started to recognize the people around you wasn't shit. So now this person or people, somebody wants to come back, somebody who had you in competition with other people, or somebody who was competing with you wants to circle back. I don't even know why, because this person was never emotionally supportive to you in the first place. Because they're getting karma and they don't like it. Oh, when I say the sun and the moon are out here, the moon is in the reverse, the sun is in the upright. So whatever this person has been spreading, whatever these lies or dishonesty or the drama, whatever this is, or the reason why that you left, the reason why you walked away, that's all coming out. That's being revealed. The breakdown of this relationship, the foundation of this relationship, especially if it's family, if you walked away, and I'm going to tell you based on the cards that I have out here, if you walked away from a distorted feminine energy, again, we're gender fluid, does not have to be a woman, could be a man, acting real catty and nasty. If you walked away from this person, the reason why, the main reason why, is about to be illuminated. And I honestly feel like if they do circle back to you, the only reason why they're coming back, the only reason why, I just heard, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. The only reason why they're coming back is because you're in such a good space. You're in a good space. Financially, you're stable, you're happy. This person really, I'm going to tell you just based on what I'm seeing, the only reason why they want to come back is to disturb your peace. And you'll see it. You're going to see it. You're going to see exactly, I want to say, I'm not even going to look at these cards anymore. I want to say that when this person or these people or anybody connected to this person or these people, when they approach you, because you're so grounded, because you're so grounded with this higher elevated view of everything that's taken place and why, you're going to smell the bullshit before it even reaches your door. Right? This person wants to come back around because they're hoping to salvage this. But the cycle is already closed out. You're not putting any effort or energy into it. You're not even afraid to close it out. You're ready to move on towards your next. I said it up here. You're living authentically. You're being truthful with yourself, honest with the people around you. You're not afraid to take any leaps of faith. Ace of Spears. You're ready to go. Ace of Wands and the Chariot. You're ready to go. Far, far away from these people. Well, let's see. Who are we dealing with? Oh, that's interesting. This card doesn't even belong here. I'm like, all right. So you could be dealing with some like damsel energy, like this person acts like a damsel in distress. They want you to provide for them. I said somebody's getting hit with some negative karma. And somebody's materialistic. You got materials. They want what you got. This person violates the trust of their spiritual community, and they're seduced by their own role. Okay, so this is giving me God complex energy. This is somebody who feels like I said this in the last few readings, like you're dealing with somebody who thinks they know it all and they don't really know shit. Okay? If you're cross-watching, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you don't really know as much as you think you do. trickster, manipulating others through duplicity, and prostitute, places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. I said this person is not, this person's a mother. They're not a very good mother. This is somebody who doesn't take care of their children, doesn't take care of themselves. Yeah, like this person wants to be, they want to be rescued, assumes that the rescue will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. So if this person, if you ever turned to this person for help in the past, they're coming back because, again, they see you in a really good space. They think that you can help them, but now they want to hold you hostage to that. I helped you. Remember that one time when I helped you? I wish a bitch would. Ain't nobody ever fucking helped me. Please. Trading ethical principles for victory at any cost. Indifference to suffering that they inflict on others. Child. I know who that is. Wall, misunderstanding. Camel, persevere and you'll overcome your problems. The month of January may be of significance. That's coming up. Could be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Needle and thread, sincere wish will be granted. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. And that's where I am. Are you living in peace and harmony right now? Seahorse, family matters. Definitely has something to do with your family. Boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. We like it. Wishbone, a wish is granted. Okay. So I have needle and thread and wishbone, and both of these are talking about a wish being granted. Okay. Beetle, good fortune. Wish being granted. Four-leaf clover, great good fortune. And rat, someone working against you behind your back. Okay. Literally. Someone working against you behind your back. And literally, I'm really more interested in, I'm like, they not even so much in behind your back, but in your face too. In your face too. Absolutely. Yeah, I kind of feel like Spirit is encouraging you to just trust your intuition. I feel like maybe you feel as though you can't. You might be worried about that. I just want to tell you, just stay grounded. The more grounded you are, the clearer the messages will be, okay? I also feel like I have got somebody here who's not really focused on like love or anything like that. Somebody's just really focused on their bag. Also, I'm getting to here, there's somebody here that may have several options. So you might have a bunch of different people vying for your attention here, but I feel like you're maybe only reserving it for like one person, or you're just not interested in engaging in those kinds of relationships at this time. Let's get a couple of Kipper and see what we've got. I don't know if I want to post this. Yeah, didn't I say earlier, like somebody like maybe trying to ruin your reputation? I feel like somebody here was trying to ruin your reputation based on like whatever it is that you do. Like if you've been, I said, if you were dealing with somebody who may have helped you in the past, like this person's been talking shit about you. So if this person, I feel like if you were ever down bad, this person was literally just talking trash about you. This person could also be talking about, there could be talks, chatter about the kind of work that you do. Meanwhile, we got somebody over here who don't work. In fact, we got two cards on here of somebody who don't work. So you can't have no judgment about what somebody does for work if you yourself aren't actually working or generating any income. Now, that alternately, what I'm seeing here, because I said there could be like somebody's being prohibited from traveling. They may be prohibited from traveling because they're being shamed, maybe for whatever they've done. If this person doesn't work now, they may have to work. Yeah. Somebody may have to work soon, distant horizon. Their pathway forward has been blocked because of this negative press that they're getting. They're unable. Change and pathway are both in the reverse. Somebody may be unable to travel or make way is what I heard. Somebody may be able to not be able to travel, or they're not able to move. Because usually when I see the change card in the upright, it kind of looks like somebody's moving. This person is unable to do that. It could be beside themselves because of it. Somebody here may also be in bad health. And they're concerned because if there has been some type of theft or something, if somebody stole something that did not belong to them, they're being blocked. Not only are they being blocked, they're being blocked and shamed. And they're worried about it. Yep. Somebody here is losing. Okay. And this part, ooh. There may have been a wealthy man who was in bad health, right? There may have been a man who was in bad health. Okay, here's a man in bad health. Here's a privileged lady. This is a wealthy man, though. Privileged lady. You know, wealthy man and privileged lady are a couple. There's a child in between them. I feel like I'm looking at this privileged lady and this Queen of Coins in the reverse over here. This person may have this privileged lady is concerned because something's coming out. I said there's something being illuminated here, right? A lie or a secret or something. They're concerned because I feel like this privileged lady may have stolen something that was due to this child. Child is out here in between these two people. Let's grab a stack of index cards. Let's check this stack here, and then I'll wrap. Ooh, 43 minutes. I try to make these shorter, but that doesn't always work. When I don't do them as often, the readings tend to get a little bit longer. But if you're still rocking with me, I appreciate you. Thank you. If you watched the whole thing all the way to the end, I appreciate you. All right, you are finally free. Someone here is trying to ruin you. Lies are coming to the surface. Divine timing. Remember, nothing happens before it's due to come. There's an older man here that may have been involved. Someone hates that your intuition is on point. Some tries to convince people that you are the crazy one. Somebody needs healing. You have a jealous cousin or sibling here. Family dynamic. We also have a sister out here. Somebody says, why doesn't it work on you? Could also be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. Somebody here is unfaithful. Somebody refuses to change. Somebody lies on the kids, to them, or about them. And your ancestors are protecting you. There's a cheating man or woman here. You also have Aquarius, could be of significance. Somebody is really trying to block your third eye chakra. They hate that your intuition is on point, though. God has seen the misdeeds, so don't worry. You could also be dealing with a Pisces. Take these last three. They knew the truth the whole time. There's a traitor. So there's somebody here in this little camp that has been knowing the truth the whole time, may not have revealed that to you. The truth is being exposed, and somebody is suffering from bad health, which we already saw. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonated for you or gave you clarity over your own situation, give the video a thumbs up. Ring the notification bell so you know when I post. My posting is getting a little bit more infrequent because I'm trying to juggle both of my businesses right now, and I'm really, really busy as we come into the month a little deeper. So if you'd like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all my information is below in the description box. You can book with me at any time. My books are always open. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, new bookings, new clients. I love you all. Thank you. Till next time. Take care.